Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing fine. Inside this flat, guys, it is 27 degrees. I'm not going anywhere today. Nowhere at all. I haven't seen my mother for ages. I spoke to my mother on the phone yesterday. She sounded very happy by herself. I'm not interfering with that. And I'm happy on my own. Now, got up this morning early because I can't sleep in this weather. I don't know about anybody else. You're sweating. As soon as you get up, you're sweating, right? You've got a choice to have a cold shower or cold drinks and that. But I don't want to eat heavy foods. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't. I've got everything I need and I'm quite happy. It's only when other people interfere and other people's interference, which I was trying to explain on a live stream today, this morning before I took my dog out, I was trying to explain that you'll be feeling all right, you're happy with yourself, and then outside interference, people interfere, make fun of you, whatever, and try and incite trouble or get you to do something that you shouldn't do. And I'm a wise old boot now. I mean, I've been doing YouTube videos since 2009. It's nearly 20 years. So I know antics of other people and how they get other people manipulated. It's called manipulation. Get them to do something by being horrible and mean to them. And it's happened since time began, before the internet. It happened when I was at school. So I get up this morning, I make myself a cup of mint tea, because that's nice and cool. And I didn't know he was in upstairs. The guy upstairs with the Ford Mondeo, I didn't know he was in. Didn't know. I didn't take any notice. I just kept quiet and to myself. And it wasn't till I was live streaming that I heard footsteps across the ceiling, so he must have got out of bed. Started wandering across my ceiling whilst I was live streaming and listening to some 80s music. And the music I was listening to was very low, it wasn't on loud. So I gets up, has my tea, starts uploading a video to YouTube. And then I thought we'd do the live stream before I go out. Because I did a live stream on TikTok yesterday before I went out. So I thought we'd do a TikTok live stream before I go out today. And it was laid back. It was better than yesterday morning. And there was more people in there and it was pleasant. And Dude 13 comes in. He's been in a few of my live streams and he talks to me and we have a chat. So we started talking about my earlier YouTube videos, the ones where I dressed up in fancy dress. Now I have a YouTube channel called Nesta, 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 Nesta. And my nan used to call me that. My nan Kathleen, who's been long dead, she called me Nesta. Nesta, that's what she called me when I was a little girl, Nesta. My nan called me Nesta, my sister called me Ness, my sister. So I really named that after my nan, my gran. She called me Nesta, 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 Nesta. Oh, my nan. I'll bring back those days where I went to my nan's and they took me to down the corner shop to get some sweets, jars and sweets in bags, rhubarb and custard, all things that were bad for you, gobstoppers, rhubarb and hard-boiled sweets. Right, that's what my nan used to do, take me round the corner shop and I had all these sweets. And she even taught me to put whiskey in my tea. Whiskey, she she lived till she was 92, guys. And so she took, I was 9, 10, 11 years old and my gran used to put a little tipple of whiskey in my tea. She did. Those days are gone because you can't give children alcohol now. You can't send them down the shop to get fags and alcohol. But when I was a kid, my dad sent me down the shop for his whiskey and his fags. It's a good thing that times have changed. So we was talking about how I dressed up as a Dalek, how I dressed up as a banana, and how I dressed up as a bunny girl. Bunny girl. Bunny, you know, little tail, little bunny ears, and a low cut top. You're talking 10 years ago. Maybe more, 10, 15 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Probably wouldn't even fit in it now. By the way, all those fancy dress costumes were put in the bin. You know, when I moved from my previous address, a lot of my stuff went into the bin or a skip. So they're not even there anymore. So Dude 13 was talking to me about my YouTube channel, and I was having a good old laugh and remembering good old days that I never come back because it's too money orientated now. Everything's so damn expensive. You know, you sit down at a concert and you pay more for your food than you've paid for the ticket for the concert. That's the days we're living in now. The food is more expensive than a ticket to a concert. That's the days we're living in. So if people want to laugh with me, don't laugh at me. Because it's not funny what's being done to me. It's not funny at all, and nobody would like to live like this, I can assure you. It's not fucking funny. So, about 20 to 10. He's still in upstairs. The guy's in, he's in still. And there's some lovely looking women about. Max, don't. There's some lovely looking women about. I'm a woman myself, I'm a female. Max, stop it. It's the cleaner. It's like the cleaners are rattling their carts by the window. Lovely looking women about in lovely dresses and lovely clothes. I'm a woman myself, I'm a female. And he was in upstairs when I went out at 20 to 10. So I went out, walked past his car, walked up onto the fields, and it was fairly quiet. I mean, it's boiling. I mean, if it's 27 degrees inside this flat, what's it? Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 25 degrees Celsius.
So
Today,
right,
you can expect a high of 30 degrees.
it's going to reach 30 degrees, so it's 25 degrees now. 25 degrees now. Max has been panting inside the flat. Panting inside. And I'm certainly not going to go out at lunchtime in that heat with a small dog. No. Definitely not. And if it's that warm this evening, I'm going to wait till it's cooled down. Because I struggle to walk round that at 20 to 10. So, I've got no need to go to the co-op today. I don't really want a newspaper. And I've got my strawberries and yoghurt, and I've got plenty of food. So I don't even need to go to the co-op today. You know, people laughing like the lady in the co-op. You know, very funny. So I just can get, there's two young ladies, two young women walking together on the field together, mates. And I'm just walking slowly. I can barely walk in this heat. And Max is struggling as well. He was struggling. So the two female, it reminded me of when that Charlie came up to me on the fields and was walking around. It was July last year that Charlie came up to me on the field, wasn't it? It was between May and July of last year that Charlie, talking about Charles and Camilla, came up to me on the field and started walking around there and making a fucking monkey dick out of me. Making me look a fool and an idiot. Anyway, the first thing I noticed before I get onto the field is this miniature guy. Now the guy upstairs is short and stocky, black, puts his glasses on his head. So it's like a 5'3", 4" guy, miniature of the man upstairs. Yeah, he was walking his dog. Had a little dog, this guy. Tiny little guy, had a little dog. He's quite good looking as well, he's tiny. So, someone said to me this morning, oh, you want to stay single, Crystal? You want to stay single? I said, I know, I do. And I am. I think someone's orchestrating it. I honestly do. And if you don't want someone, you don't want someone. It doesn't matter what they do. They can cover their shit in roses. I still don't want them. Anyway, so I told you, Dude 13 was talking about all these costumes, and I haven't got them anymore. All gone. So we won't be doing a showcase of my old costumes because I haven't got them anymore. And when I do little fashion shoots in my flat, I've got all my clothes on. In fact, I did a little fashion shoot with these stripy trousers. You don't have to expose yourself. You don't have to take all your clothes off and expose all your private parts and your flesh to look good. That was years ago, and that was me, Crystal, doing that. Dressing up in a banana costume and a tiger and a Christmas pudding and a bunny girl and air hostess. That was me years ago. I'm older now. I'm 10, 15 years older, and you learn how to, you know, if you want to meet people that take you seriously, you're not going to act like that. You're not going to drop bits out of your clothing like a boob. Or, you know, no one wants to see your stomach. Or, you know what I mean? You know, and a big woman in a swimming costume, yeah, on the beach, fine. On the beach, lovely. But no one wants it in their face. Do you know what I mean? They don't want it in their face. And I'm a female. I'm interested in the opposite sex, and the opposite of female is male. So I don't want to see women in bikinis. It doesn't do anything for me at all. Because they've started that malarkey again. Sending pictures of blondes to my mailbox with hardly any clothes on, and I'm a woman. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. So remember that Dude 13 in my live stream had brought up all the fancy dress bits that I did on YouTube. So you're talking at like a B movie budget, a cheap soap opera. So they haven't got the sound effects of something expensive. So all we've got is a tractor that sounds like a Dalek. Exterminate, exterminate. We've got a tractor that's going around sounding like a Dalek. So that's all the budget they can afford. And I can't afford to go out spending money on things. I can't do that anymore. I can't. I've got a whole load of rent to pay at the end of the month. I've got bills to pay. I just can't do it anymore. I can't go out and buy stuff. I just can't do it. So you are not getting a performance in my flat where I am putting bunny costumes on. Okay. You can watch me. I'll probably have a nap later on. You know, I'll probably lie down and fall asleep. Sex on the brain, not sex on the beach. It's sex on the brain. No, you're not having anything. We know full well that there's probably spy cameras in my flat, and you're not having any of that. Sorry, no. Absolutely not having any of that kind of thing. We have a white car with CLA parked outside. Chelsea, my name is Crystal. So there's a car parked outside my flat with CLA on it. It's a lovely white car in silver letters, CLA. My initials are CAM. CAM. So I am not going into anybody's TikToks today, but my own. I'm concentrating on my TikTok, getting my TikTok up and my YouTube up, and everybody else can get on with their own. Do you know that's something that's happened all my life as well? People treading on me to get to the top and leaving me at the bottom. Treading all over me, stealing my ideas and then just passing me by. I'm going to shut the window while the bin men come down the road. Shutting the window because you'll get a load of rubbish smell. All the bin stores underneath my flat, so when the bin men come in you just get a smell of rotten vegetables coming up through the window. So I've shut the window till they've gone. Can I just get the point across to the perverts? You are not getting any photographs on WhatsApp. I don't want to speak to you. You can take my pictures from my Instagram and Facebook and put them on a stick thin model. You can put them on a camel or a big cow for all I care. There are other people that look at my videos and my pictures and don't steal them. Just remember that you're a thief and you will get caught. I don't want to be strapped all day to mobile phones with a snoop listening to everything I'm saying and looking at what I have and haven't got either. So again, I'm stuck indoors, but they're not getting anything out of me. I hope they get as bored to death as I am right now, stuck here in this heat. And the only people they're laughing at is themselves, because if you know, I wouldn't bother waiting for me to produce something. I'd get yourself out to the seaside or Capstone Park, or you know, go out for the day, because you're not getting anything out of me, guys, not one damn thing. See you later.